Traders, to our start of week technical analysis video. So little switch up here. I decided not to do our post-week market review as I wanted to let the market play out a little bit throughout today and then tap back in. Obviously, I've done a post-week market review write-up rather than a video, so I hope that was a good bit of information for you and a good little sort of teaser to go into next week. So jumping straight into things here, as you can see, gold is just rallying. There's actually not too much to go over today. Gold is just continuously pushing and pushing and pushing. So since the start of the week, so the market opened up here, as you can see through the early hours of the Asian session, price was very stagnant with price moving sideways. Matter of fact, I'm going to go down to our minute 15 time frame. That's minute 1. So we'll have a look at this. So as you can see, price was moving sideways. We saw some consolidation all the way up until about the early hours of the London session. As you can see, just before sort of London session kicked in, about an hour and a half away, price started building up a significant amount of bullish momentum, which in fact drove price hitting a new all-time high for gold before the London session even started. Eventually, London session began, and then obviously crept slowly and closer and closer. Sorry, bloody I can't speak. Closer and closer to our New York session, where price just carried on with the same price action and same candlestick structure of higher highs and higher lows on the very very low time frames. For example, if I go to our minute 5, you will see what I'm talking about. So you can see that sort of stagnant climb. And then price started creating higher highs and higher lows. And the interesting thing is the higher highs were actually new all-time highs each time. Obviously, if you remember from our post-week market review, I spoke about price. It was inevitable that price was going to surpass this level of 3,600 as the previous all-time high and continue on further. And as you can see where price is currently trading at, we're trading 400 pips away from that. So with the current candlestick structure and price action that we are seeing, it's inevitable that price is going to continue on from here on out. The only significant thing that I could speak about as of right now is you can see the amount of bearish candlesticks that are sort of in this little wedge here. You can see that the bearish candlesticks are of some sort of significance, indicating to us that buyers may be exiting their long positions now and sellers are starting to enter the market, which is an interesting thing to see. Obviously, we don't have any points of interest here, so what I will do is I'll go and mark in a couple now. Not that there is many to mark in. So the first level that I'd like to mark in is going to be this level here. And the reason for that is because it was the last all-time high at this area here, and then price came down to test it when we then saw a new all-time high created just before the market closed on Friday. Price then pushed up, and then we had a break of structure on this lower time frame level, but you can see that price did test within this level as a resistance multiple times, and we will class this drop down here to as if it has come to sort of this level here. It's the same sort of area, so there's nothing there for us to mark in. Obviously, we could in fact draw a little trend line, but there is nothing really significant for us to mark in here. So the market is just bullish, guys. It is just continuously bullish, and we haven't seen any real bearish divergence as of yet. Obviously, we will tap back in on our midweek technical analysis video, where I'm sure we would have seen some retracements, maybe not. Maybe the market completely reverses and goes to test the old all-time high of 3,500. But with the current price action we are seeing and the current trend we are in, we have to expect that price is going to continue on bullish. The only thing that is going to deter us from a overall bullish bias is if we see a significant retracement, and a significant retracement would be if we saw price come to roughly around this level of around 3,600, which was the previous all-time high that we spoke about in our post-week market review. So with that being said, that's going to be our start of week technical analysis video. I know it's not much, but there's not actually much to go over. The overall conclusion of this video, and it has been for the last couple of weeks, is just straight bullish momentum. There's no bearish divergence in prices, there's no possibility as of right now by the looks of it that we are going to see a significant amount of sellers enter the market. So we're just going to assume that price is going to continue on bullish and create newer all-time highs. So once again, that's going to be our start of week technical analysis video. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in that midweek. Peace.